I've been belly dancing professionally for about 13 years. Well, my family's part Turkish, and all the Turkish ladies in the family would get down at the family functions. They were really more of the open side of the family. When I was younger, they would put me on the table because I was such a ham about it. I loved it. So I started that way originally. But when I was in my 20s, I actually started taking classes and immediately got thrown into shows. Even though I wasn't like educated on it, I came from it. So then, therefore, I started educating myself.
Scatter out, because you are going to be using this like flow of energy to take you around. This is a spin that's done.
I was actually introduced to Sevdiah a couple months ago through some friends. I saw her at a show, and I saw her dance, and it was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. So I wanted to get into it and, try it out for myself because I love dancing, and I just thought belly dancing would be, I just thought it was so beautiful. I just wanted to do it for myself.
Belly dancing is something that I thought it's even more expressive than an Indian dance, and it's sensual. It's nothing. It's sexy, but at the same time it's sensual, and you express a lot as a woman in that. So that's how I liked it.
You're getting a deal of a lifetime. I sound like such a salesman.
I had a girlfriend that was taking a class in the area, and she kept trying to drag me to it, and I didn't have any dance training. I was, I think, on a clogging team for 8 years when I was little, so I don't know if I would call that dance training. I know how to do a rock step, but and so I finally went with her one day and really enjoyed it and just kind of kept back. And there were times when I fell out of it and wasn't consistent, and then came back into it and just really, really liked it. And I felt, that it came natural to me. It wasn't very difficult for me to pick up, so.
I think my students adore it. Sometimes I have told them, you might want to say that it's ethnic dance class that you're going to, if you feel like you're going to be made fun of. Because they're like 8, 9, if their girlfriends are saying, oh, she's taking belly dance classes, and then the parents hear about it, and, if they're not open-minded, they're not going to get it.
It's so tasteful and so beautiful the way it's done that it's nothing like people perceive it. So whenever I say I take fitness classes, I say, oh, I take a Middle Eastern dance class. And some people say, oh, belly dance. And I say, no, it's folk dancing, it's, So it has nothing to do with shame, but it has everything to do with their perception of it.
I think it is definitely an art form for all ages, and even both sexes. I've seen men do it too, and it's nice to watch, let me tell you. But it can be wholesome, and it can be great exercise, and it can be very sexy. But that's, our right to feel good as we are women,
It's an art form. It's something that's, very old. It's an ancient form of dance. And I think that knowing that and respecting that can help people see it differently. I think it's the people that don't know either where it comes from, what its roots are, what its history of. They may not appreciate it in the same way that, say, Middle Eastern or Arabic people do, because they know where it comes from.
Just
like for now, I don't know.
It's an ethnic dance. It's an ancient dance. What's wrong with that? It's the way you present it. Bottom line, you don't have to be seedy about it. You could make it look so elegant and change somebody's mind like that about it. And because there's such a fine line, it's so sensual. It's so sensual. And, people can either just watch you or walk away from it when you're performing. I mean, my mom still, till this day, she loves my dancing, but the reason that she doesn't approve of it is because I do it in front of people, in public. I'm a performer. She likes the fact that I teach it. She actually thinks that I'm a good dancer, which is like unbelievable to me because she's very critical, and she's covered from head to toe, prays 5 times a day, did her pilgrimage to Mecca, and to get a compliment like that from my mother, who doesn't really compliment me that much, because everything I do is haram.
It's fun. It's a whole lot more fun than lying on the floor doing sit-ups. It'll keep you in good shape. It approaches the thespian in all of us, so we get to dress up, we get to dance, we get to have fun.
It's exhilarating, you know, at times, and then other times it's soothing, and it could be so healing, even if you don't feel well about something emotionally. It could really lift your spirits, and sometimes you could dance sad. So, I mean, you go with it and you get creative and give it a shot and see what it's like. It's not for everybody. You know, some people would rather just lift weights or just work all the time. So it's a nice passion, it's a nice fitness thing, it's a nice outlet, it's a nice hobby, and take it the way you'd want to take it.